are now listening to a true horror story. Uncover hidden truths, ancient legends, and unexplained mysteries, where the unknown begins and reality bends from beyond truth. Dim the lights, put on your headphones, and don't look behind you, because what you're about to hear might just be real.
In the chilling realm of supernatural tales, few objects are as infamous and terrifying as Annabelle, a seemingly innocent doll that houses a malevolent entity, unleashing dread upon anyone who dares to possess her. Unlike static haunted houses, the story of Annabelle is a journey of fear where evil can move, infiltrate the lives of the unsuspecting, leaving a trail of destruction and haunting nightmares. It all began in 1970 when a woman purchased an old Raggedy Ann doll from a hobby shop to give to her daughter, Donna, a nursing student. Donna and her roommate, Angie, were delighted with the gift. Initially, the doll seemed perfectly normal, just a charming toy. However, after only a short time, strange occurrences began to plague them. First, the doll started to move mysteriously around the apartment. Donna and Angie would leave Annabelle on a chair, but upon returning home, they would find her sitting on the bed or even in another room with her arms and legs crossed in unnatural positions. At first, they thought they were mistaken or that someone was playing a prank on them. But the movements became increasingly frequent and undeniable, leaving them utterly baffled. It wasn't long before Annabelle began to leave handwritten notes, scrawled in pencil, with eerie messages. These messages would plead for help, like, "Help us," or "Save Lou," referring to Donna's boyfriend, who was always skeptical and disliked the doll. The terrifying part was the childlike, messy handwriting, and the fact that there was no paper or pencil in the apartment. These parchment-like notes seemed to materialize out of thin air. The climax of the strangeness came when they found dried bloodstains on Annabelle's hands and chest. This unsettling discovery convinced Donna and Angie that something truly terrifying was unfolding. They reached out to a medium. The medium, after conducting a seance, informed them that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle Higgins, a 7-year-old who had died in that very apartment years prior. The spirit, the medium claimed, merely wanted to be loved and to stay with them. Out of pity for this seemingly innocent child spirit, Donna granted Annabelle permission to remain. It was a grave mistake. Things escalated dramatically when Lou, Donna's boyfriend, began to have direct, terrifying encounters with Annabelle. He had always been a staunch disbeliever in the ghost stories and frequently expressed his strong dislike for the doll. One night, Lou awoke from a horrific nightmare. He saw Annabelle sitting at the foot of his bed, and then the doll began to crawl up his body, attempting to strangle him. Lou truly believed he would have died if he hadn't fought back so desperately to escape. On another occasion, when Lou and Angie were alone in the apartment, they heard strange noises coming from Donna's bedroom. Lou went to investigate and found Annabelle sitting on the floor. As he approached, a sudden excruciating pain surged through him. He saw 7 deep claw marks, clearly resembling scratch marks, appear on his chest. These terrifying wounds mysteriously vanished after 2 days without any medical treatment. After these harrowing events, Donna and Angie realized that this was no friendly child spirit. This was a malevolent demonic entity masquerading as a child to deceive them, seeking to possess a human soul or cause harm. Terrified beyond measure, they contacted a local priest, who, in turn, reached out to the renowned demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren. When Ed and Lorraine Warren arrived to investigate, they immediately sensed an extremely negative and malevolent energy emanating from the doll. Lorraine Warren, with her psychic abilities, confirmed that it was not the spirit of a little girl within the doll, but rather a demonic spirit using the doll as a conduit to manipulate and inflict harm. Its ultimate goal was to possess a human soul. Ed Warren, after assessing the grave situation, determined that the doll was far too dangerous to remain in the apartment. Following a minor exorcism performed by a priest at Donna and Angie's apartment, Ed Warren took Annabelle with him, encased in a special bag made of consecrated cloth. Even during the Warrens' drive back home, Annabelle continued to cause disturbances, attempting to steer their car off the road and causing other strange incidents. Currently, Annabelle is confined within a specially blessed glass display case at the Warren Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut. This glass case is routinely sprinkled with holy water and surrounded by religious symbols to prevent the entity within from escaping. Ed Warren repeatedly warned that Annabelle remains incredibly dangerous and should never be touched or have her case opened. There have been chilling accounts of individuals who attempted to challenge Annabelle's power at the museum, only to suffer terrible consequences, ranging from fatal car accidents to mysterious illnesses. The story of Annabelle is a terrifying reminder that evil may not just lurk in old, dusty houses, but can also reside in seemingly innocent objects, waiting for an opportunity to unleash its terror.